Hey everybody, it is Christi and I'm coming to you on this awesome Wednesday, and I just wanted to kind of go over a few things with you today on time management. Time management can be the most crucial mistake that we make in our business, and today I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about that and what you can do to fix it. So, we all have 168 hours in a week. That's right. We all are given 168 hours in every week. What we do with those 168 hours can determine how much time we have to work our unique business outside of our daily lives. So, I suggest that everyone sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and write down the appointments that you have for the week, whether it be doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. You want to write down sporting events. You want to write down church time. You want to write down all of the important things that you have to take care of every single week, paying bills, whatever that might be, and write those things down. Then I want you to go and I want you to think, okay, on average, doesn't have to be perfect, but on average, do you get 4 hours of sleep a night? 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours? What do you normally sleep during the week? And write that thing. Then I want you to think about family time. You know, is there a certain time frame during the day from 5 to 9 or 5 to 10, or is it 6 to 10, 7 to 10? How many hours an evening do you spend making dinner, sitting down for dinner, getting the kids baths? Maybe you're a college student and you don't have kids and you have study time that you have to take care of. Write those things down as well. Okay. Then I want you to think about any other curricular activity that you might have. You may go to your grandparents once a week, or you may take a Saturday or a Sunday, and that is your entire day to do for you. Cleaning the house, washing clothes, washing lawn, any kind of laundry. Write down those things. And then I want you to take and I want you to add all of those things up and figure out specifically how many hours or minutes that you are taking care of those things. Don't generalize, okay? Literally get you a calendar. And you can get a weekly calendar that looks like this, and it's plain, okay? And you can write down, mark out those spots and write down the amount of hours that you spend on those certain things, okay? So you have your sheet with everything on it, and then you have your calendar, and you're putting out this calendar. Then I want you to take, and you can use colored pencils like I do, to prioritize, okay? I use orange for appointments. I use pink for devotion time and trainings and things like that. I use purple. Love purple. I use purple to take notes with all the time, but I also use it during the week to program into my schedule my training modules that I'm doing with my coach. And so red is for my family. That is time that I literally have marked off my calendar. You can see my calendar here for this week. And the X's are my family times. That is no holds barred. Nothing's going to get in the way of that. That is time spent with my family. And then I want you to look at and add up all of those hours that you spend sleeping, going to appointments, taking the kids back and forth to school. Write all those things down. TV time doesn't really count. Okay, so if you have in the evening time that you are off from 5 to 8, like I normally try to shut everything down by 6 o'clock because that's when my husband gets home, and we try to spend quality time together. Now, if he goes outside and goes to work on one of his projects or whatever, I come inside and I work during that time. So that gives me an extra few hours that I can actually work my business. So start thinking about it in that way so that you can incorporate those times into your schedule where you might be able to fit 5 minutes here or 10 minutes here and make some phone calls and talk to your team members or talk to potential team members. It's important that we talk to people verbally, face to face, as well as social media. Okay? So make sure you're plugging in those times. But here's the most important thing. Once you have all of that written down and you subtract those hours from the 168, I guarantee you that you are going to have anywhere from 10 to 60 hours a week that you have no idea what you've done with. I did. I actually had probably close to 80 hours a week where I was like, okay, where did that time go? Did I hit the snooze button 2 or 3 times and waste 45 minutes? Did I spend too much time walking around the yard and playing in the plants? Because I have a tendency to do that. I love working in my yard. But, really think about that and think about where you spend your time. And if you start tracking it, track it for 1 week. You will be amazed. Sit down at the end of the day or at lunch 2 or 3 times a day if you need to, and figure out, okay, I spent this hour doing what? Maybe you listen to webinars for 2 or 3 hours and took notes, which is great because that's personal development. Then you decided, oh, I'm just going to sit here and watch TV for a minute because the show catches your eye. I don't even turn my TV on during the day unless we're having really bad weather, and I turn the Weather Channel on. And even then, I have it down really low so it's not distracting me from my business and from my work. So when you work from home, you have to make adjustments here and there on what you are doing during the day because it gets hectic. You get 5 or 6 phone calls and you want to take each one of them. And I've had to literally sit my phone to the side and let it go to voicemail when I'm in the middle of doing something that is on my calendar that is a must do for that day. And it's made a tremendous difference in my work ethic, in my production level, and most of all in my team building skills, because now I'm spending more time really introducing people to the opportunity that we have with Unique and what we can do with this business. And I want to personally work with every one of my brand new team members their first month in, because that's the key importance of making sure they know what they need in order to move forward on their own. So I hope this helps you guys today. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or shoot me a message on Facebook. And if you have something that you want me to cover, shoot me a message with that too and say, hey, Christy, can you do a daily training on whatever? And maybe, just maybe, in the next few days, I will do a training on your question, and maybe that'll help you personally. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.